What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Raw the Mods 8 Hardcore Minecraft video. My name is JawshyGG, and today, as mentioned in the last video, we're going to take this entire section right here out and basically build another one of these. We have 28 lily pad of fertility. It's not enough to fill this completely up. I do have a self-aware skeleton here. I have a self-aware slime and a superior creeper. And basically, for some odd reason, none of these are actually... Oh, wait, you know why? Because I have this set to push or pull. And if I just do this right here, I can set that to push. And now this should start maybe taking the creeper stuff. And then that will give me the catalyzing glands directly. No? You don't want to? You don't want to do your responsibility? I mean, that's fine, I guess. Didn't want you to anyway. Basically, what that means is that we can just do this, create more catalyzing glands this way, and then create more fertile essence this way. And we're pretty much just at the mercy of that. But we do have our skeleton stuff right here, and I'm actually going to make a bunch more prediction matrices. I'm a little confused why that isn't actually pushing. You know what? I'm just gonna take all these off, and then we'll just repopulate them. And then I don't know. Like, I'm doing my best, okay? Wait, you know why? Do it that way, that way, that way, and that way. Okay, so this is gonna be my skeleton one, so I'll just let my skeleton one do its thing. Anyway, so we'll basically just do this, and we'll just keep making our fertile essence here with catalyzing glands. I should be able to make 6 of these, which means we can make 2 more of these. We're at 34. Okay, so let's go ahead and empty this land out right here. And in the meantime, let's grab some grass, and then we'll fill this back in. Luckily, I have silk touch on this now, so I'm not like losing this fertile or this farmland. That's the one thing I don't like about this stuff, is that if you don't do it right, it will change to dirt. But yeah, so what we'll do here is I'm gonna keep. So I'm going to need to do this right here and grab those out of here. Yeah, probably should do this in a different way, but it's fine. Okay. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, that 9 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh. Come on, game, work with me. Okay, so that's 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this will be the 9th. Okay, and that will come all the way out here. So this entirety of stuff right here should be our farmland. And of course, we'll just leave this one right here blank. Wait a minute. My math isn't mathing. It's fine. Everything's fine. That is the center, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. Okay, cool. All right. So now what we'll do is we will leave that one where it's at. And now we will grab a bucket and we will, I'm gonna have to do this once or twice just so we can at least, because I don't want to, if I pull the water from where the lily pads of fertility are, it will break the lily pad. Oh, I guess I grabbed all 10 of my buckets. I thought I only grabbed one. Whoopsies. Anyway. Okay. So we're going to drop those two. And this right here will get us started. No, it won't. Because this hates me. That's fine. It's fine. There we go. Beautiful. Sorry, you know what I haven't heard in a while? My dog. My dog is inside, so we're good. I just had to make sure. Okay. So now what we'll do here is do this right here. And that'll be good. And then we'll do this right here. And that'll be good. Okay, cool. So now we'll just run around and plop these lily pads down. We won't have enough to fill the entire thing up. But, or we will have enough to fill the entire thing up. Very nice. Okay. So now the next thing we have to do is create what's called a harvester pylon, which is one of these right here. So pretty simple to make, pretty easy to maneuver yourself around with, and then you just plop it down in there. And then there's two things you have to do, or three things you have to do. You have to change this from 3x3 to 9x9 to work in the entirety of this block. And then you need to place an inventory above the pylon. Now, what we'll do here is we will create we will grab a chest. Regular old chest works, and we will plop you down. I actually want this to be, I actually want this to match that one right there. So we'll plop that down right there. And then the last thing you have to do is you have to create a hoe. So take in mind that if you were using once you actually put a hoe in, it will utilize durability. So I would recommend, if you have enough aldomodium, create aldomodium hoe, because it's indestructible. Once you plop that in, exit it out, and then of course, there we go. Pylon is now working. So the next thing we're going to do to automate this masterpiece is we're going to grab a slab. This is just how I saw it done. We'll place the slab on top, and then we're going to grab a modular router, one of these bad boys, and we're going to place this on top of the slab. Now we can get rid of the slab, and then there is something else we have to do here for this. So we're going to grab a activator module. So let us create an activator module, which is one of these. It's not too heavy on resources to create. You just need to create dispensers, which means we need to create 2 bows, 1, 2, and then we can create 2 dispensers, 1, 2, and then we can create our activator module. Now, the activator module, what you are going to want to do is right-click facing away or facing, not directly on that. You have to do this and then push down, and then you can now plop it into your modules here. So the next thing we can do is pretty much the same thing we have right there, is we can connect it over here to our network. Now, this does require us to create more network receivers and transmitters. A receiver, they're very simple to make. The hardest part about this is basically creating the advanced processors, destruction core. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do processor, I'm going to actually craft 10 of these, 10 of these, and I'll craft 10 of these, and then I think the other one is a construction. And then 10 of these. And now, obviously, they're not going to work right now because I have the 1048 storage part being built. So we are going to individually create these real quick. But I do want to have those in the back end. So to do this, we're going to need to create some processor slimes and some actual regular slimes. Not a difficult task to do for us, thankfully. But we're going to need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, yeah, we need 4 basics. And then next what we'll need is, actually, we're going to need more than 4 because I just remembered. No, we won't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That should be enough right there. So hopefully this doesn't mess up. Okay, it didn't. Cool. Oh, it did. Okay. So, wonderful. Okay. So let's go ahead and just create these basic ones, and we'll just hold on to them and do them in a separate area because the, unfortunately, the 1048 requires basic processors, which is fine. We'll just create 8 of them. And then we will do, do I have a furnace that is, I have a furnace in here, an emerald one that I can probably just quickly throw onto my, actually, you know what? I have coal. I have rainbow coal. I'm actually curious what this does. Haven't really used the rainbow coal before. I assume that's obviously it'll go until that's gone or depleted, but you know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and make our 2 of these, and then we'll make our 2 of these, and then now we can make our 1 of these, and then 1 of these. Okay. So now we need a network card, which means we need another advanced processor. Of course. Why wouldn't we? Maybe we can just throw it in here real quick. Not a problem. And then now we can come back here and we can make this network card. Cool. Okay. So now we're going to throw our network transmitter down probably right here. And then we're going to take our... So, okay. To pull the stuff from the chest right here that's pulled from over here, you need an importer. The importer is pretty easy to make, but as you can see, we have a lot of stuff going on over here with our 1046. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to just take this one right here, just for the time being, and then once we're done with that, I will, you know, I'll nix it, and we'll make it work from there. So now we'll take our receiver and we'll plop her down right there. Take our network card, right-click that, and then we'll come over here and we'll plop our network card in here. Now, of course, as done with as all the other ones, I'm going to come over here with a sign, and we're going to do Mystical Garden base 2. We'll do Mystical Garden number 2 base. I did change this one to Emerald because there are emeralds growing out there. But now there's a couple other things that we have to do before we really see any progress. But what I'm going to do here is so one big thing. You know how we do have emeralds being grown right now, emerald essence being grown. unfortunately, we're not going to get emerald seeds, I don't think, unless we do a unless we do the emeralds on a, I assume emeralds are a tier, yeah, tier 5. So I think we would need to have them on supremium farmland. I don't really care that much to do that because it's growing rather quickly as it is. So we'll have to make more emerald seeds, and to do that, we'll basically need 80 seeds, which with that system right there, it is very very slow. So while I can do that, that's like very slow. I'm trying to think how else I want to do this, but I'm gonna have to make a watering can anyway. So let's go ahead and make that real quick, just to get this out of the way. We should be able to make. We cannot. Okay. Cool. Grab you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a bunch of these. And then we'll do our watering can again. Now we'll come back here, do this. 1, 2, 3. This should be enough. No, we need one more. Of course we do. Of course we do. We should. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Master infusion crystal. Okay. Then we'll come back to our watering can. Do we want to make it? Okay, so to make it a 9x9, you need the Imperium. So it's not a necessity per se. Of course, I have everything. Okay, that's interesting. Oh wait, no. Interestingly enough, I just need one more, and I actually have enough Imperium essence to make this. Cool. So anyway, you can fill it up right there, and then you'll just bring it over to your modular router and plop it into the buffer right here, and then that will basically water all of this in a 9x9 area. So let's go and do our. Let's go ahead and just make lag. Uh-oh. I haven't restarted my game in over 3 hours. So it's absolutely going to take some time. It's going to be lagging here and there. But if I just stand right here, prosperity seeds, we have 117. So we want to make 80 of these. I think it said, what did it say? Emeralds fall under supremium essence. To make emerald seeds, you need, of course, supremium essence. How much supremium essence do I have? 80. 80 is not enough. So obviously I don't want to do that. So let's do master infusion crystal, and then I probably should. Once I finish doing this, I might want to I may want to plant more Inferium. It's down in the other one. Then of course we need emeralds. So emeralds, I think will be okay. So this will take time. I don't know if there's a faster way of doing this. If there is, I mean, I don't know how you can automate this without setting up a crafter. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments, "Hey, yeah, you can automate it by doing this." I could also just look online and see if there is a way to do that. And before you ask, didn't you say you were going to plant diamonds there? Yes, I did. But emeralds are a necessity right now just because of the 5 time block. So the more emeralds I can get, the quicker I can get through the 5 times block, and then I can basically set up one down below in the fission area, in my reactor area, to do inferium essence, grow that, have one growing my quartz, and then have one up here growing emeralds, have one up here growing diamonds. So basically, I'll pull the diamonds from right there, change them out probably with change it out with quartz, actual quartz ones, not enriched quartz, and then go from there to leave it like that. So we'll see how quickly it takes for me to get bored. It's basically what I'm saying here. I don't know. It's kind of crazy how much time it takes to do this kind of stuff. But this is cool. I can spend 10 minutes on this and be perfectly fine, because in 10 minutes, the increased growth of having multiple seeds will allow me an opportunity to be able to grow a significant more amount of essence. Then you can also see this is at 33%, so it's getting there. It's getting there. It's not a quick process, not fast, but it is good. It is getting there. And we'll kind of keep just, I don't know if I'm going to, I'll likely restart my game after. Wow, that backup took forever. I'll likely restart my game and then let it run for a little bit before I go to bed to see how far it gets before I get tired of playing. So yeah. That's pretty much how to set up a mystical garden. I can show you guys all the recipes again if you'd like. It's really not that resource heavy. The heaviest part is if you want to do higher farmlands to quicken to increase the growth rate. That will take a little bit extra time because you're having to grow a ridiculous amount of inferium essence and then change that over to whatever tier that you want to use for farmland, and then you have to I don't know. It's time consuming to do that, which I may do once I set up, basically once I go back down after we finish up the emeralds, and we're working on the antimatter aspect, just the antimatter aspect at that point, because it's pretty much the last thing that we'll have to do, because we're almost done with the 1048 storage part. Probably in the next video, our 1048 storage part will be done, which is freaking phenomenal. It's taken me so far to get to this point. It's taken me so long to get to this point. I mean, we're pushing 200 videos here, and I'm just happy we've gotten as far as we have in the time that we have, because I'll be frank, getting started in this series, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how long I was going to last. It's my first time doing a hardcore series like this, and we have gone well above and beyond my expectations for how far I thought I would get. The the realistic side of things is I thought I would probably get like, oh, well, I just made a really crazy storage component and then die in the most stupid, most ridiculous way. I was genuinely expecting to end up getting killed by like in a ridiculous manner. We're up to 36%. Very nice. So, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool that we've gotten this far. The Nether Star is going to be the death of me. I'm absolutely going to carry a ridiculous amount of, and I'm going to be honest, I'm going to carry a ridiculous amount of Totems of Undying with me once I start doing the Wither stuff, because I have feelings that I will likely mess some stuff up. How many do we have? 31. This will be 32. So yeah, we'll just kind of keep going until I need 80. I don't think I'm going to have enough right now to do 80, but I could. I have enough resources to make 80. It's just the timing, how long it takes to do each of them. I mean, this takes freaking forever just to plop these in here. There probably isn't a really good way to automate this process without utilizing a bunch of different resources. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure you guys will be like, yeah, you can automate it this way, or this way. It doesn't take that many resources. It actually is very simple to do. You're just dumb. And I'm like, yeah, no. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. As long as I can get up to 50 before I run out of stuff, because I can pull those other 30 or so out from that one, and then just fill that up completely with quartz. And then I can name those two, that one emerald and that one quartz, and then go back down to the fission or the reactor area, or go back down to low side. I guess we can call it low side, and this is top side. Go back down to low side and basically start adjusting those to be specific towards a type of essence that we need. Diamond's going to be one. I'm sure we'll be okay. I can keep the stuff down there for the time being until we finish up. Once we finish up the first ATM star, I'm going to basically plop each one of these mystical gardens that I've made into as a specific. Actually, I need one more supremium. Cancel. Give me 1 second. Let me make one more supremium, or at least make some more supremium. Of course, this is gonna lag. Can I even make one more? Probably not, knowing my luck. Oh my god. Game. Work with me. No, I can't make. I'm completely out of it. Okay. So we're pretty much. I don't think we're going to hit 50. Well, no, we'll hit 50. We'll hit 50. But I'm going to. Okay. So that's the last one that we can do. Okay. Let me open up my bag. We have 47. Almost there. Game's frozen. Yeah, move. Is that one growing? Very slowly. So I think this one, I don't know. So we're gonna plop these emerald ones out. Okay. Come on, game. So I've realized that even though I did replace my CPU, I still deal with this ridiculous lag. It's starting to get worse. So I'm going to have to stop. Okay. All right. So we're going to end that video. We're going to end it here. So I will finish up with as many of these emerald ones as I can. I'm going to move out of this so it stops lagging me. I'm going to finish up with as many of this emerald stuff that I can, and then I'm going to I don't know. I'll figure things out. We'll have hopefully the 1048 done by the time the next video goes live on Thursday. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Subscribe if you have not already, and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.